everybody, it's me, MissBeeline, and welcome to my channel. Today's video is going to be a little bit laid back because I'm doing the curly girl tag. It's about 10 questions long, so I'm going to jump right on into it. And I've gone over the questions already, so I don't have to be sitting here like, I don't know, because I did that before and it took like 30 minutes, and there's no way I'm uploading a 30-minute video. So I pretty much know how I'm going to answer these questions, but I tag each and every one of you. If you are one of my subscribers, and I really do want to know how you will answer these questions, just so I can get to know you a little bit better as you're about to get to know me a little bit better. First question is, what inspired you to go natural or wear your hair curly? And that would have to be YouTube. YouTube was like 80 to 85% of my inspiration to just go ahead and do the thing, because I can't say that I always contemplated it, you know, it's always been on my mind and nothing like that. I went natural by mistake, but that's a whole different story. I don't want to go into that. But YouTube really helped me, because I was able to come on and see regular people, regular women, you know, like me, regular everyday ladies buying products, trying it on their hair, wearing it, showing me their results, and I'm like, okay, if they can do it, I can too. So I would have to say YouTube was a really big inspiration. Who are your favorite curly hair idols? Well, I would have to answer that question based on what I see on YouTube, because I don't have many naturals in my personal sphere. But I would have to answer that based on what I see on YouTube, and if I would classify them as idols, I would have to say Simply Unique and Natural 85. Though there are a whole bunch of people on YouTube that I just absolutely love. Their hair is just the bomb. For some reason, those two really stand out with me. Natural 85 and Simply Unique. Which YouTube curly would you trade curls with for a day? I would trade curls with Pretty Dimples. Her curls are just a little bit looser than mine, and it's just pretty. I like watching what she's able to do with her natural hair, and it also seems like her hair is naturally curly, not kinky. So I think that's why I would trade curls with her for a day, because I would just like to know what it feels like to style hair like that. Her curls just pop just with water and conditioner, and I'm like, okay, that's not my hair. If you could have only one product for a year, which product would you choose? I would have to choose. Now, this question is extremely hard because I have so many products that I just feel like I can't live without. But if I just had to pick one, it would be the Suave Almond and Shea Butter Conditioner. And so I would just have to use it as a multi-purpose conditioner. I would have to use it to obviously condition my hair. I would use it to co-wash. I would use it even as a styler. Maybe, you know, just not rinse it all out and let it dry with a little bit of the conditioner in there, so that it doesn't dry crunchy. And I would use it as a styler. As it dries, I would just, you know, maybe wear a curly fro, put a headband on it, stick a flower up in there, do something. I'll find something to do for 365 days, but I gotta have that stuff in my life. If you could change one thing about your curls, what would it be? I would make them looser. That's the one thing that I would do to change my curls. I don't want to be a type 3. You know, I'm not interested in, you know, changing my hair type per se, because I do like kinky hair. I like the fullness and the, you know, the texture of kinky type 4 hair. But I would just like them to be just a little bit looser. Just a little bit. I don't know. It's because it just shrinks so much. I suffer from shrinkage a lot. It just goes shoot. So that's one thing that I would change. I would make my curls just a little tiny bit looser. What's the craziest thing that you have tried on your natural hair journey? This is another one that was hard, because I've tried different crazy things. But this one thing that I did, I did it while I was transitioning. But going back to Pretty Dimples, I was watching one of her videos, and her hair is just gorgeous to me. So she was on there, and this is before I knew anything about typing. I didn't know about how your natural hair is different from my natural hair. You know, I didn't know none of that. All I knew was I'm watching you and your hair looks good. What are you doing? That's all I knew. So anyway, she was doing her hair, and she happened to say, okay, so this would be good for those of you who are transitioning. So I'm like, you know, my antennas went off because all I heard was transition. I'm like, okay, what are you doing? That's, you know, that's right down my alley. So I'm looking at what she's doing, and she was doing the twist and curl style, where you put twists all over your head and then you put rollers on it. So when she did it when she took her hair out the next day, it was gorgeous. I'm like, okay, rewind, got to do that. So long story short, I did exactly what she did in her hair. And this was on a Sunday night, and I woke up the next morning, and I let my hair be the last thing that I did right before I left the house. So I took the rollers out, and I took those twists out. Baby. Oh my God, it was a hot mess. My hair looked like a hot, firm mess. I want you to imagine kinky roots. My hair was about 30% new growth and 70% relaxed hair. So a lot of my hair did not even respond to the twist. It didn't even respond to those rollers. So when I took the rollers and twists out, literally I had like boing, 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 and roots that looked like it just, I mean, it was defiant, rebellious. Nothing happened with that hairdo. It looked a mess. So I don't even remember how I was able to salvage that hairdo for that day. I wanted to cry because I could not understand why my hair is not coming out the way Pretty Dimples' hair came out. And I had to hurry up and do something before my husband woke up, because if he would have come in that bathroom and saw my hair looking like that, I would not be natural today. There's no way I would be natural, because he would have looked at me and said, this is what being natural is all about. No ma'am, you can't go natural. I already know that, so I tried to hurry up and do something. I don't know what I did, but I did something. I couldn't let him see my hair looking like that. What's your secret ingredient that your curls love the most? Aloe vera. Other than water, my curls love aloe vera. If you could merge 2 brands of products to make your perfect product, which 2 would it be? This one was hard as well. But if I just had to choose, I would mix the As I Am Twist Defining Cream with Shea Moisture's Curl Enhancing Smoothie. The Shea Moisture Curl Enhancing Smoothie moisturizes my hair sometimes for up to 3-4 days without reapplying. My hair loves Shea Moisture. So that Curl Enhancing Smoothie really does do the job for me with regard to moisture and really holding the moisture in my hair. But the Twist Defining Cream, it defines whatever curls my hair is able to produce. It does that very well, but it does tend to have a drying effect or a drying appearance. So I'm just thinking in my head that if I could mix those 2 together, I would have an excellent product. What is your go-to hairstyle when you're in a rush? That is so easy. You're looking at it. My go-to hairstyle is the puff. When I need to be a little bit conservative or modest, I would have a center puff. You know, a little bit back and in the center. But if it's like more casual, I need to be a little bit more edgy, relaxed, my favorite is the side puff. I love the side puff. That is like my go-to. So yeah, the puff, I really do like the side puff. That's my favorite go-to. And the last question is, if your curly hair had a name, what would it be and why? If it had a name, it would have a first and a last name, and that would be Shrunken Poodle. Her first name would be Shrunken, and her last name would be Poodle. Shrunken Poodle. And the meaning is in the name. My hair shrinks like that, And the poodle is because, I mean, look at it. This is what my hair naturally does. It's like a cotton ball. And so it doesn't matter what I do, I can start out with all the definition in the world. Eventually, the poodle is coming. The poodle may come in the morning, it may come in the afternoon, it may come at night. But one thing is for sure, that poodle is coming. So that's why I would just call it the shrunken poodle. And that would be her name. And she earns it. But it's what God gave me, and I'm learning to work with it. There's my curly girl tag, and once again I tag each and every one of you. Answer the 10 questions and go ahead and tag me back. I would love to get to know you a little bit better. So until my next video, have a wonderful day and be blessed.